MoCCA Fest Mock Report. It's a comics fest that is in New York. Hello friends, and welcome to my little pre-MoCCA Fest spiel. MoCCA is the Museum of Comic and Cartoon Arts in New York at the Society of Illustrators in Manhattan, and the MoCCA Fest is a festival that's been going on for a number of years, at least since I was in high school, and I've been attending and going as a tabler for a number of years. If you know me only from my YouTube work, from my gaming stuff, these are some of my new comical books, as my friend Rick Schuster puts them. These two are the ones that are debuting for MoCCA, and that is Mock Diary Comics 2017 and Mock 3 Comics. Both of these are $10, but they're sliding scale, so if you don't have $10 for it, we can talk about it. The MoCCA Fest, before I get carried away, is at the Metropolitan West Building in NYC this Saturday, April 7th, and Sunday, April 8th, 2018, of course. And it is a lot of fun. A ton of great cartoonists are going to be there, including Love and Rockets co-creator Jaime Hernandez, Rebecca Mock, K.L. Ricks, who is helping look at portfolios for the Center for Cartoon Studies, so you can ask K.L. Ricks to look at your portfolio if you're a student or a budding artist. So that's a great thing. And that should be, and the whole event is a lot of fun, ton of great people coming, and to show you a bit of what else you can get from me at the fest, I'll be tabling with Panina Gall, and the Facebook link will be below me in the comments, the description for the fest. And that, again, is at Metropolitan West in Hell's Kitchen in New York, very close to, that big eatery that I don't remember the name of. Anyway, but the other thing you can get from me is portraits for $5 to $25. Pay what you want. How it works is I draw the portrait on the spot, or you can have, blocking my light. Or you can have a phone picture, and I will do a portrait on the spot for you, and you decide how much you want to pay after I do the portrait. Back to the books that you can get from me. I have my very last copies of Annie Mock Loves Video Games, which is a comics and essays from Zeal, Rookie Mag, and Offworld. And as it sounds, it's got a little tiny link from Legend of Zelda on the cover. Look at little Linky there. And as it sounds, there are essays about video games, comics about video games, including my trilogy Shadow Manifesto, which is about indie games, including Slave of God and a number of other games. And my weird Sonic comics are all included, and there are a number of them. My Pokemon comic, Rattata Story, one of my Pokemon comics. You can also find in Gumroad, which I should put in the description below, my Pokemon comic with Rick Schuster, which is a digital-only download. My essay, Shenmue Through a Prism, if you're a fan of the Dreamcast game Shenmue. It's about watching Let's Plays of the game. And then Choose Your Own Adventure, an interview with Maddie Bryce, who is a wonderful DIY games maker and critic. Now for the new books. So, and Annie Mock Loves Video Games might be new to you, but it's been out for a little bit. These books are brand spanking new. I'm bringing 25 copies each. Let's start with 3 comics. This is color. It is 20 pages. The first story is called I, Lancelot. It's about abuse. It's about like parental abuse, and surviving that. And that's a look at that story. Next is on Astro Boy from Zaina Bakhtar's Critical Chips 2 collection. But this is a recolored, different version than you can get in the black and white Critical Chips 2. But I also really recommend you pick up Critical Chips. I'm in both issues. And then there is a little bit of crossover here with Rattata Story, but this one's in color. So this one has purple coloring. And finally, we have Diary Comics 2017. I actually ran a poll on my Twitter about, which is at Hey and HeyAnnNiemok. And this one came out on top. I asked people what they wanted to see me print for MoCCA, and the Diary Comics from 2017 were really popular. So I'm very happy to provide that to you because I am really proud of these comics. Here's a little drawing of myself that I did on shrooms from 2017, around that time. And as you can see, the insides are in black and white. I was thinking about coloring them, but they were kind of all, there's a lot of hatching and stuff, so it could have been quite ugly, I think. This one is just called, this one is me naked, just called Hot Night. Because it was just so sweaty in the summer and so gross. But I'm really proud of these comics. Let's see. And this is where I started using the Pokemon font, which I'm using for all 3 of these books. I like to keep a unified aesthetic at all times. So again, I've got 3 books, Annie Mock 3 comics, Annie Mock Diary Comics 2017, and Annie Mock Loves Video Games, and the ability to get a portrait from me, and the ability to get comics and works and prints from lots of other great people. So I hope I see you there, New York, and surrounding, maybe New Jersey, maybe Philadelphia. Whoa, I live in Philadelphia. Whoa. And once more, that info is all below me in the description. And thank you so much for joining me. Love ya.